Welcome. You're having. Not plugged in. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having some. Oh. You can't really see. There we go. Welcome to the Kennesaw State Dynasty on CFB 26. This is a new era in Kennesaw, Georgia. Let's meet the new head coach for the Kennesaw State Owls. And yes, there is a backstory. And I apologize for the little technical difficulties we were having a minute ago. But we're good. Meet the new head coach, B.J. Daniels, former South Florida quarterback. His offensive playbook will be the Auburn spread offense. We will be running a base 4-3 defense. As you know, his alma mater is the University of South Florida. Pipeline, South Florida. Demeanor, calm. Classic stance. Mad scientist for adaptive AI. Conservative no-huddle style. Offense, I'm going to change that right now. We're going to be 57% aggressive on offense. So there's your new head coach. Why don't we go over the next thing we're going to go over is the conferences, and I didn't really touch. We're going to start with the ACC. As you see, the ACC didn't get touched at all. The American, nobody got removed from the American. The Big 12, no conference realignment done there. The Big 10, same thing. All your usual suspects. The CUSA, the only change I made here, you still got Liberty, still got New Mexico State, still got Jacksonville State. We will be moving Western Kentucky to the MAC in 2026. So after year one, Western Kentucky will be moving to the MAC. Middle Tennessee, Utah, Louisiana Tech, Florida International, Delaware. Of course, us, Kennesaw State, we've got one of the worst rosters in the game. Missouri State, Sam Houston. And I did add UConn to the CUSA. Notre Dame is the only independent. Then you got the MAC, obviously Mountain West, which will look a lot different after year number one. The Pac-12, which will look a lot different after year one. SEC stayed the same. The Sun Belt did not get touched either. Now, we are going to do one thing so we don't get copyrighted on YouTube. User settings, audio. I guess that's fine. Yeah, we do not want that. We will get to that later. The next thing we're going to do is yes, varsity, 12-minute quarters, only the computer can get fired. Injuries on, and where's the transfer portal? Here's what we did for the transfer portal to make it fair for everybody. Everybody has a 60% chance to either get a transfer or have somebody transfer out. So we left it at that. Auto recruiting is off, as you can see. Auto progress players is on. We will be doing coach. Week 1 will be the next video. This is a setup for episode 2, which will probably be Sunday night. And now I'm going to show you the gameplay sliders. Everything's on 59, but if I feel like it's too easy, we will bump everything down. Okay? And I know what y'all are waiting for. I will show you the schedule now. Here's our year 1 schedule. We start the year at South Florida. Like I said, that is BJ Daniels' former school. So that will be our first game as head coach at Kennesaw State. Then we play Georgia at home. And I want y'all to tell me down in the comments if you think I should change Coastal Carolina, Georgia, and Wisconsin for out of conference, because we're keeping USF. USF is the only set in stone. I want to know from you guys if we should change our other 3 out of conference games, because we're playing 8 conference games. So Georgia is week number 2 at home. At home against Coastal Carolina, week 3. Bye week, week 4. Week 5, we get our first Conference USA game against Middle Tennessee. Then we go to Camp Randall and play Wisconsin. Then we go to Louisiana Tech. Bye week again. At Sam Houston. At UTEP. UConn at home. Jacksonville State at home. Missouri State on the road. Liberty on the road. That is our schedule. And I will show you the recruiting board. And we'll do some recruiting right now. We got this dual threat athlete quarterback. We are not in his top 10, top 9, but we are going to send a scholarship offer to him and scout him. Scout this guy to Chuck Bowie, halfback. And my rule with the recruiting is we get 2 4-stars every year. So I just filled up the board right now with a bunch of 4 stars, but we're probably going to move we're going to remove a couple of the 4 stars if we don't feel like, yeah, we only get 2 4 stars. 2 4 stars. This first year we might have 3, but the rule is 2 3 4 stars and the rest have to be 3 stars. Like this quarterback, Tobias Blunt. We are going to, and I'm going to show you the team after this. But we're still going to give him Still got 200 hours left. So now we're going to go over here. And yes, we are going to, I want this to be more immersive this year. So for those of you that want to be involved in the Dynasty, Teague a 3-star. We need to use our pipeline. You can see none of these guys were in on. Georgia. We're going to go look at the. There's a 4-star, but. Oh, wide receiver. If you want to be a part of the Dynasty, all you need to do is be subscribed. And I will be using subscribers as recruits. So if you want to be a recruit, all you need to do is comment on a video. We're going to wrap up recruiting and get to showing you the team. And I'm going to give y'all the choice who you want our starting QB to be in year number 1. There's a Jim. Jabari Head. Wide receiver Dom Hewitt. 3 stars. Fruit. And all these guys scholarships. Okay, so there's the recruiting. Now, you're going to meet the team. The roster. As you can see, we have a couple guys in the 80s. Cornerback, Jericho Washington Jr. And Mike linebacker, Danilis Johnson. Everybody else is in the 70s. Like I said, we have a lot of work to do here. That's why originally I chose Kentucky for this Dynasty. And I'm like, you know what? Kentucky might be easy to rebuild. Let's do somebody that's challenging. And that's where I came across Kennesaw State. So your choice for quarterback is Dexter Williams, Amir Odom, and Skylar Williams. So two underclassmen and then a senior. Running back. We are deep. Running back is one of the spots we're really deep at. But I'm leaning toward Coleman Bennett being our starting running back this year. Fullback. We don't have a fullback. Wide receivers. These are all our wide receivers. Tight end. We have a couple youngins, 2 sophomores. And I'm making a rule here that we will redshirt at least 3 players. And that'll be done after I show you the rest of the roster. Offensive line, we have a lot to do with the offensive line. Our offensive line is atrocious. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't win more than 3 games this year. Nikola Molovic, right tackle. There's our starting defense. We have 1 right edge. Defensive tackle, we are set. I think what I'm going to do is Jaden Grimes is going to be redshirted. Then we have 2 CM linebackers. Mike, 1. We might move one of those guys to Sam just to have an extra body there, and I think that's what we're going to do now. I don't know if we can get, we can't. It's in the roster. So, middle linebacker, we have 4. Cornerbacks. Kevin Ross, will be starting. Isaiah Paul, there's your free safeties, strong safety, special teamers. Like I said, we have a lot of work. Punters, we have a lot of work to do. Now we're going to get to the red shirts. And we can't redshirt. I'm not redshirting. We're going to have 3 quarterbacks available. I think Deshaun Franklin Jr. is going to be redshirted. And so is senior Chase Belcher. Belcher is going to be redshirted. So there's 2. I think we're going to redshirt freshman wide receiver Allie Joyner. And one of our tight ends is going to be redshirted. So Williams is going to be the junior. There. Offensive line, we're not going to redshirt anybody. Ross, I said, was going to start. What about all these guys? The only one we can redshirt, Mylan Jones, and I don't think we're going to do that. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Probably too early. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, where we're going to leave off for episode number 1 of the Kennesaw State Dynasty. I know it was a short one, but I will see y'all for episode 2, probably Saturday or Sunday night at around 10. See y'all then.